some masters. To make change in your life, to create the more in your life, what is the courage it takes? What is the courage inside of you that it takes to create the more?
Self-worth.
Self-worth? Yes. And have you challenged yourself today? To do the more, to be the more. How often do you challenge yourself to be the more? To grow. You all have, yes? You all have grown. When you look back at your past and look at who you are now, you know that vibrationally you have lifted your energy by dealing with your belief structures, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yet how often do you actively challenge that rather than wait for the challenge to come to you?
Not often.
And yet, when you wait for a challenge to come to you, it tends to put you on the back foot. And it tends to slam up into your face and you go, where did that come from? And how the heck am I going to deal with it? Yes. What are my tools? Where am I going? How am I going to deal with this? And all of this energy circulating around you then becomes quite frantic. Till you go, okay, no, I've got this, step by step, I'll get through this. What if you challenged yourself each day with expanding your reality a little each day and not needing the big rush to come to you? And that challenge could be as simple as, say, I will go to speak to someone that I have not spoken to for a very, very long time. I feel my resistance. So instead of sitting in my resistance, I will make the phone call and then acknowledge myself for it. How comfortable does your resistance get? And at what point, when that resistance builds up, do you then feel weighed down? And you feel you need to break out of it and do a major maneuver to get rid of all this weight you are carrying on your shoulders. Yes?
I think it's like the more resistance I accept and tolerate, I then build on that. That becomes my more. It's almost like I'm layering the resistance until you get to the point where you realise it is a heavy load and you shake yourself off
Yes.
it. But it's a major task at that point.
Yes. Because you are wearing all of this proof. Understand every piece of resistance that you put on your shoulders is backing your brain up, your thought structure up. That's proof.
Sometimes you got to play with it a bit to realise it, though.
Yes. And that is why when you see it starting to build, challenge yourself. Take the courage inside of you to make a change then, rather than let it build and let it build and let it build and let it build. It takes courage to make change. And yet, that courage is within all of you. You have used it many times. You rarely have acknowledged courage. You have acknowledged what the courage has given you. yet not identified that feeling inside of you. Do you see how simple the more would be if you just allowed the more each day? For many of you, you are looking for more, and it is a big picture. Yet to get to the more, it is little steps.
Mm.